So you're texting with a guy you like and you're wondering how he feels about you. Maybe he's just being polite. Does he see you as just a friend? Keep watching and I'll tell you what to look for in his text to tell if he's into you or if he's just leading you on. Plus, at the end of this video, I'll reveal my #1 tip to make him text you more and think about you all day long. Hey YouTube, I'm Amy North, a relationship coach from the West Coast. I specialize in helping women get the relationships they deserve with the guy they want. Now, I'm going to share with you how guys text girls they like and how you can use this info in your situation. This goes for texting, DMs, Tinder messages, or any form of online communication. Now, let's start with a trick that can be super helpful in finding out his feelings if it's possible. This one is pretty sneaky. If you have any close friends that he also texts that you can trust not to report back to him, ask them about how he texts and compare how he texts them to how he texts you. If you get a baseline on how you text a friend compared to how he texts you, then you'll have a pretty good idea if he's treating you differently. Here's one phrase to look for that is a guaranteed sign that he's into you. I wish you were here. This might not seem like much, but it's a pretty strong indicator that he does have feelings for you. Whatever he's doing, he thinks that it would be better with you around and that he misses seeing you. I'm sure you feel the same way about him. It's a great sign unless he sends it when he's in bed or at a strip club. Is he trying to impress you? This one can be subtle, if he's clever. But think about what he brings up. Does he seem to be trying to give you a favorable view of him? Does he mention all the fun stuff he's doing, the accomplishments and successes of his day-to-day? Any hint of bragging suggests that he may want you to be impressed by him. Is he willing to admit things and be vulnerable? If a guy is willing to open up to you, this is a good sign. Most men don't do this for just anybody. If he tells you about his secrets, his hopes, his dreams, then there's a good chance he sees you as more than just a friend. Does he remember what you've talked about in the past and bring it up? This is how you know he's not just texting 100 other girls at the same time. Does he use emojis? Emoji use doesn't necessarily mean anything, but many guys will only use lots of emojis with girls they really like or feel comfortable around. Think heart eyes, not eggplant and peach. Does he compliment you? Specifically, does he compliment you on superficial things, or does he go past that into those deeper areas of your looks and personality that most guys don't notice? This means that he's really got his eye on you. Does he text you when he's busy? If he texts you even though he's busy, this means that he wants to talk to you and isn't just doing it to kill time. This is a clear indicator that he likes you. If he keeps texting even when the conversation lulls or there's nothing to say, sometimes guys may seem like they're uninterested simply because they're bad at texting. In this case, you'll know he likes you if it's clear that he's trying to keep the conversation even though he has nothing left to say. If he's always the last one to send a message, or if he changes the subject and asks the leading questions when the conversation has gone cold, he's probably into you. How does he talk about other girls? If he talks about spending time with other girls and doesn't make it clear that they're just his friends, then this is a bad sign that he doesn't see you the way you'd like. This isn't a deal breaker, but you need to change his view of you if you want him to see you as anything other than a friend. If you want text that will help you win over a stubborn guy or simply let him know that you're interested in more than just friendship without scaring him off, I have good news for you. My new program, Text Chemistry, will give you the tools you need to text men you want without fear of rejection. Go to www.amynorth.com/textchemistry right now to learn more. Just be sure that this is the guy for you because these tips are extremely powerful. Are his texts long? You know how when you like a guy, you sometimes ramble on about nothing without even realizing it? Often guys do the same thing. If he's writing thoughtful, well-crafted replies to your texts, then it's clear that he's invested in the conversation. When he replies with one-word answers, this is a sign that he's bored or just being polite. Does he have something to gain? Often guys will look for an excuse to text you. Maybe you're in a class together or you work in the same place. If all of his interactions start and end with trying to get you to switch a shift, pick him up from the airport, or help him with homework, then this is a bad sign. Long story short, he may text you a lot, but if he's just trying to get something out of you, then the conversation is over. Don't read too much into it. This doesn't mean there's no hope, but you'll have to take the initiative to move these conversations beyond business as usual. This also goes for guys who are just trying to get nudes and into your pants. Guys like this are pretty easy to spot with their late night texts and their flirty language. Few happy relationships begin with, "What are you wearing?" How can you tell if he's serious over text? This one is harder. If all his texts seem thought out and not random, if he texts you during the day, these are all good signs that he wants something serious. But in the end, you can't be sure until it moves beyond text. Try moving the conversation towards seeing him in person. You don't have to be the one to ask him out, although that's okay too. But if you bring up more things you like to do in real life, as well as things you're looking forward to, restaurants you like, activities you enjoy, then he's going to get the hint and ask you if he's really interested. Your connection can be improved and strengthened with texting, but a face-to-face element is still vital to a real relationship. Be wary of guys who just text you for weeks or months without ever making the next move. They may not be the kind of guy you're looking for. There you go, YouTube. Some surefire signs that tell you he sees you as more than a friend just by looking at his texts. I'm Amy North. Thanks for watching.